No matter how sweet your love story starts, breakfast is investable. It all started during my internship. I was focused on my role as IT support, never imagining that life had a surprise waiting for me. That's when I met this lady. She worked in a different department, but her presence was impossible to miss. She had this effortless confidence, paired with a kindness that seemed rare. We started with small, polite exchanges, shared smiles, and quick conversations during breaks. But those moments quickly grew into something more. I found myself drawn to her, not just because of how she carried herself, but because of the way she made feel. She listened, truly listened, in a way that made me feel understood. One evening while I was on campus, I couldn't hold it in anymore. Under a quiet, moonlit sky, I gathered all my courage and said, "I've never been this certain about anything in my life. Will you be my partner in this crazy, unpredictable journey?" She laughed softly on the phone. "You're serious?" she asked. And when I said yes, I really meant everything. Her answer was everything I hoped for. "Yes, but let me stress you small. I will think about it." From that moment, she became my world. She would sneak out from home just to spend time with me, and she even left her campus just to visit me in Cape Coast. She was always there, supportive, loving, and kind. One vacation, when my phone broke and I didn't have the money to replace it, she stepped in without hesitation. She handed me 500 sadies and said, "Pay me back when you can. It's not about the money. I just want to make sure you're okay." She gave me her other phone too as well. I eventually paid her back, but her gesture meant so much more to me than words could express. We shared everything, our dreams, struggles, and even our quiet moments. It wasn't the big things that defined our relationship. It was the little ones, the late-night talks, the laughter, and the way she always made me feel like I mattered. This September, I had to leave for Accra to start another internship. Saying goodbye was harder than I could have imagined, but we promised to stay close. "I'll always be here for you," she said, holding my hand tightly. "Just focus on your work, and we'll figure it out." For a while we did. The distance was tough, but we stayed connected through calls and texts. Then, slowly, things began to change. She had an internship opportunity at a mining company at Ianfury. This September, I had to leave for Accra to start another internship. Saying goodbye was harder than I could have imagined, but we promised to stay close. "I'll always be here for you," she said, holding my hand tightly. "Just focus on your work, and we'll figure it out." For a while we did. The distance was tough, but we stayed connected through calls and texts. She stopped returning my calls as often. Sometimes she'd be on the phone with someone else and wouldn't bother to call me back. When I tried to talk to her about it, she'd get upset. "You're overthinking," she'd say. "Like 12 a.m. in the night.